Alrighty, hi guys, welcome back. Roth here. We're gonna jump into Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is Saturday, so let's see what happens on a Saturday. It's just about almost 6 o'clock. Well, it's gonna hit 6 p.m. So we're gonna catch the sunset. Been craving that sunset. You know, that's like probably the best time to play. So, which is why I'm on pretty late this Saturday night, so I can capture all that playtime. But I've caught a few new critters, not too many, but like a couple here and there that I think I've been waiting to. I put it in front of the museum. I think we can see it. Let's see if the camera can pan to it. Oh, yeah, there's a couple there. That's like set there in front of the museum so I can donate. Got a few fossils there. Oh my gosh, can pan to it yet? Yeah, there we go. So there's like 4 fossils that I dug last night, and I set them right in front of the museum. I still need to dig that orange tree out of the way, so I should get down to doing that, huh? Also, it's raining, so let's see if there's any exclusive critters that show up since it's raining. I've been trying to find an oarfish, even though, like, I mean, it's May now, and they got the update where, you know, they release all these newer critters that show up. I've seen some of the bugs that show up on, like, the tree stumps. Like the violin bug is a new one, I think. And I've caught that. I've donated it. No, wait. No, that's one of the bugs I just caught, and it's in front of the museum right now, and I still haven't donated it, so should be doing that today. Okay, let's see what we got so far. A shell bed. I got this last night. Walking into Apple's house, and she was working on a DIY, so she gave me this shell bed. I don't know what or how it looks like. I mean, let's see how it looks. Okay, it goes into craft. Let's see. DIY recipes. See, I haven't looked in this for a while. Okay, wow. See, I still need to set this campsite construction kit down, but you know what? I'm not gonna do this yet. I also need all the materials. I'm sure I have all the materials. 15, okay. So I'm gonna need 15 of each of those resources before I can set this down. And I'm thinking like somewhere on the left side of the island. But I don't think I should be doing this yet until I get all the, or at least enough villagers that I think I would want from the Mystery Islands. So I'm gonna definitely be trying to do some more of the Mystery Islands the following week before I set this campsite down. Okay. Oh yeah. So here's the shell bed. Oh, this is pretty neat. This would be nice if you want to theme your room to have like an underwater scenery. I think that would be pretty nice. And of course, it's during the month of Mermay, so I think this would be pretty neat for this month. I'm sure there's plenty of players out there that's gonna try and do that for their homes. Interesting. I also unlocked a new room yesterday. Let's take a look inside the house. I still have that Joy-Con drifting issue. It's been occurring a lot more often now. So I have unlocked a new room, paid off a loan, pretty big loan, and now I have another room here open, second room. Nothing in it yet, just a stereo. But I have plans for this room. I'm not sure what I want to build yet, but I do have some ideas what I want to build, but I'm not sure if I should build it for this exact room here on the left wing. But we'll see. I'm still thinking what to do there. Let's see if there's anything I need to put in storage. Oh, I also caught another violin beetle here. Let's see how it looks when I show it off. It definitely looks like a violin. But it doesn't, I don't think it makes the same sound as a violin. So I think I've caught like 2 of these now. I just gotta donate 1, and then I kind of want to keep 1 in storage so I can give it to Flick. I'm sure Flick is gonna want to buy that and then offer me a good amount of money. Got some panty bags. I might want to drop this somewhere so I can just save some space. Yeah, I want to spend some time doing some fishing maybe. I want to try and catch like an oarfish or something. Because with the oarfish, if I can catch an oarfish, I can unlock the submarine for the museum. So you know what? Let's take a stroll to the museum, and on the way we need to catch some seashells. Oh, I see another fish there. I'm sure the oarfish would like probably hang around the upper sides of the island. When we grab these fossils, we're gonna have to access these fossils and don't eat all these bugs here that high. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Let's bring out the camera. So above there is the violin bug or beetle, and then I think under it is a citrus something. Like there's like 2 more words, beetle, and I forgot what that one on the left is. But I'm gonna donate it and see what they're all about. I have Blathers tell us about it. He's not awake yet. Pretty soon he will be. Gotta wake him up early. Assess these fossils. Channel for finding the finest of fossils. Now I do hope you will consider donating what you found. Alright, let's see if there's any dupes. Oh, one of them is a dupe. Let's see, mammoth skull, alright. Plesio body, amber. Alright, let's see, let's donate 1 and see what he says about it. Could it be? It is a mammoth skull. What? Does this mean? Yes, it is done. The mammoth is complete. And a splendid specimen indeed. The mammoth was a remarkable creature. Pray tell, might I enlighten you with a few facts? Yes. Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? Mammoths, the bad boys and girls of the ancient mammal world. So woolly, so unkempt. They are, of course, most famous for their size, which could be up to 13 tons of largest males. But they were subject to no one's rule. And some species were smaller than the modern elephants. Hey, Mayor. Welcome, dude. Scientists have pondered for years. Were mammoths the coolest of all insect species? Perhaps so. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff now. Alright, let's see what else we can donate. They got the Plesio? What's it called? Yeah, the Plesio. Let's see what he says about this one. Oh, could it be? It is. Bless your body. I never thought to lay eyes upon such a well-preserved plesio body. Dear me, might I give you a short presentation on the topic? I'm quite knowledgeable, you know. Please. I assure you. The Plesiosaurus is a classic of the ancient reptile world. That long, graceful neck, the wee little head, and the plump, turtle-like body make for a striking silhouette. Incidentally, despite the saurus name, it wasn't actually a dinosaur. Chimera, ihot? But they were certainly a majestic sight, swimming in those ancient seas like a long-necked rubber ducky. And that is what I have to say about that. Anywho, I will gladly accept your generous donation. I only hope we can find what remains of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form. Many thanks to you, and best of luck. I blame you for my Animal Crossing addiction. Oh my god. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Caught any new critters yet so far? I know you're trying to donate them to the museum. Could it be? Yeah. Oh, some amber. Ooh. Well preserved amber. Because of its beauty, it has often been traded and used as jewelry throughout history. However, individual specimens may contain ancient plant or insects trapped. These are valuable resources for learning about ancient eras, such as when dinosaurs roamed. Oh, let me see, sorry. I might have to lower it down a little bit. I think I have it like up high yesterday because I think the sound was borked, so I'm gonna have to lower that a little bit. Sorry. And this is why they are sometimes displayed in certain exceptional museums, like mine. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Let's see. Caught like 30 different things, and Blathers hasn't even came. Yeah, it does take a while to arrive. Sorry if my connection just might be a little slow tonight. But this won't be much of a long stream. Probably just like maybe an hour or two, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, he doesn't show up until I think once you start building the museum, you gotta keep on talking to Tom Nook, and then he'll ask you if you want to. You know what? You have to donate the critters to Tom Nook when you see that selection. Just keep on talking to Tom Nook, and then you'll see like one of these selections here. It'll ask you if you want to donate the creatures, and once you've donated 5 of them, and then you will unlock. He'll start talking about Blathers the owl. That he wants to move to the island, and then that's when you can set up the museum. And then the museum would take like I think a day or two to finish building, or at least the first phase or whatever. I think it's a tent first. It's a tent first, and then after that tent phase, it'll start building the actual building of the museum. So it'll take a few days, but you can keep fishing, keep catching critters. And also, you can make money out of those, out of all the fish that you catch and stuff too. Let's see. Oops, I need to donate some more. A couple more. I think there was one more fossil and then like a few bugs. Well, actually no. This fossil's a duplicate. All right, so let's give him in this violin beetle. I know he's afraid of bugs, so let's see what he has to say about this one. A violent beetle! A wretched thing. Alas, I'm obliged to ask, would you like to learn more about this specimen? Please tell me. Ah, I see. In that case... the violent beetle gets its name from its shape. That is, some think it resembles the stringed instrument. If you ask me, this is an insult to violence. With its flat body and small head, the violent beetle looks like nothing but a repulsive bug, plain and simple. In fact, it is so repulsive it oozes a foul liquid when frightened. Ugh. This insect strikes a sour note indeed. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. These wretched things. I want to get the fish and bug on my front lawn. I'm seeing blathers. Yeah, blathers. Yeah, you definitely want to save the your first caught ones. You know, well, not the first one, but like any new types of bug species, you want to save them at least one for blathers to donate. And the rest you can either sell or you can put them in storage if you can. You can also there's another character that comes to town, but during a bug catching event, his name is Flick. He's like this red iguana or red lizard, and he would buy the bugs off of you. So the more bugs you you collect and give to him, or catch and give to him, like he'll give you a bunch of bells for that. So I've got a bunch of bugs like stored just for him. Like a lot of the unique ones that I've caught, I put it to storage, and I'm gonna have to wait for him to show up, and then I can sell it to him. But yeah, that's another way to make a few bells here and there. But for some reason, like in New Horizons, they don't the bug event doesn't happen too often. It seems like more of a seasonal thing. It used to happen like at least twice a month, but so far it's only happened once. So I'm not sure what Nintendo's going to be doing with that event. Probably going to be like seasonal, maybe like once per season. So, and also same thing with the fish event. It's a fish event too, and that one's run by CJ, which is the beaver. So fishes and bugs, you kind of want to keep track of. And I want to test out to see whether like, since the next event will be like next season, I'm saving some of the creatures that I've got this season to see if they're even worth even more when I sell them next season. So we'll see. I tried doing that with the 3DS game, and I think yeah, there's definitely some worthy creatures to keep. Let's see. So I got a couple more bugs I want to donate to him. Let's see what he's got. Let's see. Yeah. Right now, since you're still early on in the game, you definitely want to make enough, like, as much spells as you can, just to pay off your loan, or enough just to get you started, like, and get your house going, and pay off whatever loan that what's Dominick's asking you to do. Let me see. Yes, please tell me more. Is a type of longhorn beetle, so named for the long antenna upon its head. Oh, I was just said that wasn't that. Oh, you mean the one that was on the bulletin board? Because that's the other owl. Unless you saw the girl owl, which is Blather's sister. Her name is Celeste. If you've seen her, definitely talk to her, because she rarely comes around town. And when she does, she gives you like a star wand, and you're gonna need that later for some cool stuff. And she's gonna ask you to like look up in the sky for like shooting stars and stuff, which is what I'm trying to find, some more shooting stars. But did you know that the longhorn beetles often grow antennas longer than their own very own bodies. What? As if this wasn't obvious enough. Look closely and you'll find these antennae are covered in tufts of hair. Best not look closely, I say. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. Oh, the bulletin board. Yeah. Those that just means that there are new messages on the bulletin board. So that's pretty common. But you cannot catch that. I know some people are so used to catching the critters and stuff and the the fishes and the bugs, but the birds are not something that you can catch. They just fly away once you get close to it. Oh yeah, there's one more bug. Jewel bug. Jewel beetle. The green shimmer of the jewel beetle's wings is nothing short of nauseating, huh? No? Well, though jewel beetles were once prized by collectors who turned their iridescent wings into pretty jewelry. Why anyone would want to wear bug parts on their body is beyond me. Fashion foul indeed. Anywho. Alright, I think that's the last of the bugs. Alrighty, so let's I'm gonna want to check the fish area again, or the aquariums, cause I was going to some friends' islands. I've been going to some friends' islands recently, and I saw that at the end of their fish, like this next room here, that there is a submarine, or there would be a submarine and a diving suit here, like displayed here, but currently there's none. I think you have to catch a certain type of fish, like a deep sea fish, and they would appear here, and that would unlock the submarine here, and it's only for display only. So there will be a submarine on the right side, and then the diving suit on the left side here, and which is why I wanted to like try and catch one today, and which is why I have the stream title as Yellow Submarine, because of course it's a reference to the Beatles song, We All Live in a Yellow Submarine. but yeah, like in the they introduced the diving feature in New Leaf, the 3DS game. That was one feature that I really liked, and it's sort of it was a brand new thing for the series too. It has never been done before in the series. So you would be able to wear that diving suit. You had to wear it like as if you were wearing like actual clothes and stuff, the current clothes, and it will be its own separate item in the pockets inventory. So you have to swap to that, and what it allows you to do is dive in the ocean area and lets you catch like starfish and corals. So that was pretty neat. It was a pretty neat addition. Even when there's like fish swimming around, like once you dive, like I guess you would scare them away and stuff. And I think there was one time when I was like diving while there was sharks in the ocean. That was pretty funny, but yeah, it was a pretty fun feature. I wish they'd bring that back. I remember swimming along. Yeah, you can swim in the water. Like, wow, man, you can totally swim in the water. Like, you can never do that before. And I remember swimming alongside this beaver character. I forgot his name. I think it was like Chuck or something. I forgot his name, but you had to catch like a fish for him to eat. And yeah, he would ask for the fish each time, or something like that. He was like a red beaver that dives in. He wears like this hat. Oh, I've got this Mabel in town now. But yeah, I hope they bring that back, that feature, that diving feature. Let me see. Oops. got a lot of fish. Nice. So this is Mabel. Anyone who's new to the game. She and her sister, Mabel and Sable, they own a shop called the Able Sisters, and in that shop, they're responsible for all the clothes, and her sister does all the sewing and stuff. Yeah, it looks like Sonic, I know. Blue hedgehog and all, yeah. But yeah, they take care of all the clothes, and but in this one, once you get the shop unlocked, you set it down in town somewhere that they both come and move in to the town, and you'll be able to change. It's sort of like a shopping mall, but not quite. But you can go in and go into the dressing room and like try on all these clothes and stuff. Sort of like how you can do at home. And it brings out this different UI that you can swap items around, try them on, see how they look, and then you can buy them afterwards, and then you can keep them. Yeah, it's like a shop. It's pretty much your clothes shop. So let's see what she has today. This is her like pretty much on the go sort of shop, kind of like Leaf or Leif has his flower booth going. So today I came to chat with Tom Nook, and we had a great conversation. Gotta go fast. He was all like, "We have some materials left over from building Nook's Cranny. All that must be done, then, is so, to select an appropriate location." Yes? Oh, I think this is it. I think this is the part where I set the location for her shop. Oh, and the perfect individual to help you find a location would be, well, yes? Yes? So I figured I'd just keep doing the travel peddler thing until I ran into you again. And that's now. Oh geez. I've just been rambling on and on, haven't I? Sorry, I'm pretty excited about all this. Cameras in the back. Anyway, my sister and I would feel better opening the shop with the help of someone Nook trusts. Oh my gosh. So how about it, Rock? Can you be our location scout? Mrs. Zucker in his rain suit. Seriously? Oh, you're a total lifesaver. Alrighty then. Let me give you this tailor's construction kit. Oh my gosh, another construction kit I gotta lay down. See, I wasn't ready for that campsite one, but now here we are. We got the Able Sisters campsite or construction site. Just set it up in whatever spot makes sense to you, and that's where we'll have our shop built. Gotta get that balloon. I think it's about time we get the Able Sisters. I've been waiting for this one. I was like wondering, like when are we gonna the when is Mabel gonna appear? And she appeared like, I think she appeared like 3 times so far. First she showed up when Nook's Cranny opened. When I first got Nook's Cranny, she was there for like a couple minutes, like during that cinematic, and she was on her way out, and then she gave me like a wink or something, and then she came to visit with this her portable shop here, like this, at the plaza. So I think this is her 3rd time appearing. Hello there, Card Sparkle. Oh, Cat Sparkle. Let's see. So I just shot down a present. Let me see what it is. Alright, so that does take some inventory space. I need to find a spot to put that down somewhere. Ooh, 5,000. Alright, so let's see. See, I was thinking when as I was laying down the museum, like I was thinking, where would the Able Sisters be? My initial thought would be to see, at the same time I was trying to like plan out how the town is gonna look. So I was thinking like the path would go from the port, and then it would split left and right, and then on this left path would be where all the shops and the museums and stuff would be, any of the NPC stuff. Like I could put it like along this side here. So it'd be like in front of the island. And then, you know, like the museum would be like over here. But then I made the choice of putting the museum even, you know, upper north against the plaza. So, I mean, the ideas keeps on, you know, evolving. And I was gonna build another bridge like straight up here, and a pathway leading to the bridge, so people can find an easier way to go north of the island. But then, by the time I got the bridge, or second bridge, like I wasn't able to lay it down. I didn't know that it was required to have like a certain amount of land in order to build it. So now it ends up being over here instead. And Lloyd is on that side instead of this side. If I had known that ahead of time, I would have just set it up from this side. Just camper again. I also need to dig up these more fossils again. So I'm thinking like maybe put a path from the bridge here and then go around it. And you know, this will be the neighborhood. So let me see, how would it look if the Able Sisters was like over here or something? I'm curious to see how it looks over here. Let's see. My starter villagers were Canberra, the one that's in the back there, walking in the rain. Canberra and Antonio, the koala and the anteater. Those were my first two. We both got on the plane and got off the plane. And then I think I went to a mystery island and selected the octopus guy. His name is Zucker with a Z. He's a pretty cool character. His head is shape of a takoyaki, Japanese dish. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. You know what? Now that tree is sort of in the way. I kind of want the tree to not be there. Okay, let me go back. I think this would be a good spot, but I need to get the tree out of the way though. It's either on this side or on the left side, so we'll see. Oh man, yeah, no, I kind of like it on the right side because the pathway is gonna go up, like from the dock, it will go up, it'll go right and then up, and then we'll see it right here. And then if you keep going up, you get the Nook's Cranny and then my house, and then go around the neighborhood. So I think that's a good spot. At least for now. We can actually, once we get the terraforming, we can actually change the location. I think I can still change the locations right now if I talk to Tom Nook about it. But I think as of right now, I think that's a good location there. Let's see. Right, stay there. Also, when you're shooting down balloons, you want to watch out to not have it land in like a field of flowers like this. You want to make sure that there's space so where it can land. Because it won't be able to find space to land if there's in like a whole field of flowers and no space to like land. Or even items here that you got laid out here. You got to be careful on that when you're shooting down balloons, or else it'll get lost. So I'm gonna try and shoot it down when it's like over here where there's like open field. Keep getting this Joy-Con drifting thing. Oops, I didn't mean to shake that tree, but oh, a little late. Let's try again. There you go. $5,000 bells. Yeah, because I lost my first balloon, present balloon, when I was shooting it over the like just at the edge of the ocean, and it was just hovering around the rock, like just over the rock, and I thought it was gonna land on the sand. Then it bounced off the rock and into the water, so I couldn't get it. I lost my first balloon there. It was on the right side of the island. I thought I had space too, but then, you know, it went the other way instead of towards me. So yeah, I heard you have Tank, which is the rhino character. Yeah, that guy, does have the same birthday as I do. So you just passed it. But you can definitely, you also want to, if it's a villager that you like, you definitely want to make note of their birthdays, because that's going to help build that relationship with that villager, and then it'll help you level up that relationship. And the higher level the relationship, the closer you get to unlocking or getting them to give you a photo of them. And that's pretty much the ultimate goal for the villagers aspect, is, you know, getting the framed photo of them. So you basically become their BFF. Really, guys, how you get to that? Yeah, you wanna. That's pretty much like the ports, you know, to play online or visit other people's islands, and or any other island. There will be some NPCs that will appear that would have their own island, and you can go over there to do this stuff. And you would have to, in order to get there, you got to use the dodo, and it'll show up in the list once after you've met that NPC. Let's see. Oh yeah, seashells. You like Tank-Women, buddy? I think, let me see. Yeah, I don't think I've had any rhinos or chickens before. Those are new to me. I've had a lot of cats, and I've had some bears, and but this is my first time having like an anteater or a koala. Or even an octopus. I know Zucker's pretty new too. Zucker and Marina, they're both octopus villagers, and I think they first showed up in New Leaf. And I never got them in New Leaf. I got some different ones. I had Stitches, which is a teddy bear villager in New Leaf. He was pretty cute. He had like all these. He has like all these patches over his body. He's pretty much like a teddy bear, like come to life. He's one of the very unique NPC or a villager that is not like alive, like not an inanimate object. Oh, I totally forgot to pick up this bottle yesterday. I think it's the same bottle from yesterday. I totally forgot to pick it up. All right, let's see it. Or maybe I did pick it up. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I remember seeing the bottle there, left there. I didn't get to grab it and read it. Let's see. To whoever's into strange bottles, I set my mind to making up the next big thing in DIY recipes. And lo and behold, I had this genius idea. Lucky you. You really scored by taking a peek inside this bottle. Don't tell anybody else about this. Better get it, or better get to it, Frank. Frank? Wow, Frank sounds familiar. I think I had a Frank before. I've totally forgot what kind of animal he is. Standard umbrella stand. Ooh. Yeah. This Animal Crossing is new to a lot of people because, for one, there hasn't been a new Animal Crossing game for like 7 or 8 years, and I've been waiting for a proper new Animal Crossing game, you know, for that long. Somewhere within those years, there were a couple of spin-offs titles, like let's see, Happy Home Designer, which was a 3DS game. There was this Wii U app where you can view all the villagers and characters from the series in HD. It was only on the Wii U, but then they sort of canceled it. It was just a small app, and then like you were able to like post in Miiverse, which was the Nintendo's message board sort of thing, like forums. Where's my watering can? I need to water my plants, even though it's already raining. But yeah, with that app, you can view like each villager, each character in like HD for the first time, just to see how their models look in HD. That's pretty much the benefit you can get out of that. And they do tell like details about the characters. You can learn more about them and stuff. But I think for a lot of AC fans like myself, we were still waiting for that full Animal Crossing game at that time, and man, we just couldn't wait. So some of us was still playing the 3DS game, New Leaf, and just waiting for that new Animal Crossing to come out. And each E3 we're just waiting for, like, you know, for them to announce it and show some gameplay of it. And now here we are with New Horizons. Oh, they also came up with the mobile game Pocket Camp. I think a lot of people jumped on that, but I wasn't able to play it since I don't have a compatible phone. But that was also pretty exciting. I think a lot of people are still playing it right now, since they still do like updates for it, and it's still even right now it's like one of the most popular titles to download on the mobile phone. And sadly, there's no like cross compatibility with this, other than getting like seasonal updates for the Pocket Camp. But you can't really like sync it together and like get items, swap items, trade the items or characters in between. It's its own separate game. So let me see. Get this balloon. Yeah, the tools they break often. Those are the flimsy tools, but then you can actually upgrade them later on once you get the recipes or whatnot. Let's see what I just got. Studio Spotlight. Oh, another one. Nice. I had a couple of these already. But yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty neat series, and it just came out at the right time, just when we need it. I was expecting this one to come out like last year, and it didn't look like even around Black Friday last year. Like, man, Nintendo's gotta like bundle it with you know, Animal Crossing. Maybe come up with like a themed Animal Crossing Switch, and yeah, they just never did, because it didn't seem like they were releasing any special editions for the holidays last year, which normally they do, but they had nothing planned. So I'm guessing they may have delayed this on purpose, just to release it around here, this time, like around March or April, whenever this came out, whatever. So quarter one of 2020. I guess it got delayed too, and it's such good timing too, because, you know, it's just before the whole pandemic going on. But I was pretty excited to play this and be at PAX East in person to experience it all, and becoming one of the first to play the game and actually meet some of the characters. But they were just pretty much just people in suits dressed as, you know, characters from the game. But it was to me, it was really exciting to, like, for them to actually focus on Animal Crossing as their lead product for any event, because normally in previous years they don't ever consider like Animal Crossing a like triple A title. It was mostly like just like a you know, like a secondary to like a, you know, like a first party Mario title or Zelda title, you know. But things have changed, I guess. I guess now it's been such a major success that, you know, this has become another one of their triple A titles now. It's been like the highest selling title on the Switch, or fastest selling title, I mean. It's pretty much a system seller by now. I've heard it's sold like 11 million copies already, both physical and digital. orange. Got some apples. I'm gonna have to. I want to plant some more of these apples somewhere. I think I'll probably just put them like. I know these trees, these two trees here are also apples, but they're taking their time to grow. So I think I might want to plant some more on the left side of the island, just so I can have like some on like each corner of the island, or just about enough around. Oh yeah, PAX is great, man. I love. I go there every year. Ever since they started PAX East, which is in Boston, and they've been holding it there, you know, for the past 10 years, and I've been going for the past 10 years, and just checking out all the latest games. But I always swing by Nintendo. Nintendo's booth is always like they've always got something that I'm interested in. But even though like some of the lines are pretty long for the Nintendo booth, I just like to see, like, take a peek inside, see what they've got, what games they got for demoing. But I'm mostly there for like the indie games and meet friends that I only know online, and I've got to meet a lot of them too, like over the years. Pretty cool folks. I still keep in contact with a lot of them, and most of them are also Nintendo fans like I am, and I've met from way back in smaller communities, and they're pretty much spread out now. There's like a whole bunch of other sites now that's, you know, that we all participate in. There's Canberra over there. Let's see what she's up to. She's wearing her rain outfit again. What's the word? Oh man. You know, when you see this option here, this is for you. That means you can give them an item. I like to give them like a fruit or something, because if I were to give them like any like indoor item, like a furniture or something, that furniture is gonna end up in their house, and whenever you visit their house, go inside, like they'll have that piece of furniture in that house. So I'm kind of a little wary of that, to try not to give them any furniture. So because that item is definitely going to be, unless I'm sure that I want that item to be in their house, I'll definitely select that furniture. But so far, I've only been giving them fruit. Let me see. So I'm going to give her an orange. Seems like everyone has loved the orange so far, so I think I might just stick to the orange until I'm sure I want to give them like a furniture or something. But this is like one way you can actually decorate your villagers' towns, or your villagers' interior, is to donate furniture to them. Like, get the exact furniture that you want to give them, and then that's where you give it to them. Let's see if this shows again. Yeah, so now it doesn't show anymore, so you gotta talk to them regularly. At least that's what's the word's been going around. Alright. Also, that sunset is coming along nicely. Around what 10 years past? Yeah, so it's usually around like March, April, from I would say like from like between like April to March, but for the first time earlier this year, they made it really early. It was set in February, like mid-February earlier this year, and I only managed to like go one day, which was that Friday. Was it Friday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. So they expanded from it used to be 3-day weekend, but now they've expanded it to 4 days, a 4-day weekend, because the event has been so big over the years. A lot more people has gone to it. It's gotten bigger and bigger each year. I'm not sure how it is compared to E3's number of visitors, but it's pretty huge. Because a lot of game announcements has come out of PAX like so many times. Especially it's PAX East. Like PAX East, like is the time that a lot of publishers would announce games, especially Capcom. Capcom's like for example, it was PAX East when they first announced the DuckTales Remastered, which was I think it was 2012 or something. That was a great year for PAX East. I think a lot of coverage came out of that. A lot of media got interested. Even YouTube had its own booth like one of those years, and then Twitch was another one that was huge. Like they had their own. They used to have their own booth until they started their own convention. Yeah, like I think Twitch doesn't have a presence at PAX anymore since they have their own convention now. But there's just a bunch of other stuff. It makes room for like other companies like Mixer is on there. They usually have their own booth now, just around like Microsoft's area. Sony, I don't think Sony was there this year because of the the virus going around. Square Enix as well, even though they had the Final Fantasy remake booth up, but the staff was not there. But they had the games and the booth setup, and Cloud's bike was there. You can actually take a picture with a Cloud's bike riding on it. That was pretty cool. I didn't have time to actually check out that bike, but man, if I had another day there, oh man, I would have a ball. I was only there for like one day, and then there's just so much to do. Like you can't do all of that in a day. You gotta be there for like at least 2 days. But at least I got to experience like the whole Animal Crossing stuff. I think that was probably like my #1 highlight for this year. I would have loved to gone back and then experience like the rest of it. There was only like so much time, and I only got like half of the booth, half of the show floor, that I've gone through. But man, I missed out on so many people that I wanted to meet, and so many developers that I want to see there, but I didn't get to because time is short, and then I think they close off. They usually close the show like around 6 p.m. So I didn't get to experience much because there was like so many people that I want to meet and stuff, and I got to meet some of them, but there was so many others that I wanted to, and so many other games that I want to check out, and it's just a lot. Let's see, what am I supposed to do here? So I think I was supposed to catch a net. Oh yeah, there you go. It's just a net. Dang, I brought up the axe. Let's see. Wharf roach. I want to catch that. Oh my gosh. I'm so like off right now. Let me see. East Coast. That should be. Yeah. It's always set in Boston. The Boston Convention Center. That's where it is. And they've been there since 2011. I think the first year was in Heinz Theater, and that venue, I mean, it's an alright venue, but you can get lost in that building. I think the Boston Convention Center is a lot more organized, and you can find a lot of the rooms or theaters a lot easier than the Heinz. Yeah, I think they chose like a really good spot, and they've got the deal set for that location for the next few years, so it won't be moving anytime soon. Yeah, because their contract extends to like I don't know, like I think 10 more years or something. Let me see. I keep on bringing this menu out, but I meant to bring out this menu, the tools ring. Alright, let's get all these fossils. Okay, you gotta collect all these fossils. Oh yeah, I need to check my friends list again. I keep forgetting to do that. Like each time I just log off, and then like I just shut down the system so I can save battery. Oh yeah, I need to go on the other side so I can get the fossil. PAX is like such a fun. It's such a fun convention, and like you don't have to worry about like. I mean, there is like media and stuff there, but it's the whole event is made to get the information directly to its audience, whereas E3 is it's to the media. And I mean, the audience, you know, the regular consumers can experience it too, but it has a more of a there's like it's more focused on for getting the product out to the media, and then the media can get that information to the public. And but I think for PAX it's just directly to the you know, to the audience. I kind of want to. I know this fishes here is gonna be a cart, because they usually spawn up at the ponds. There's another one up there. But yeah, I was quite fortunate to have that PAX experience this year, and early on in the year too. Like it you know, it was just before the whole pandemic just started, and but now, like, you look at all the events that there's like either been canceled or delayed. Like we're not even sure if we're gonna even have an E3. I think E3's been canceled now. I think they announced that, right? So I mean, with that news, you know, like it's just sad that a lot of all the trade shows are just not happening this year. Like even the Game Awards has been it's just set to a live stream only. You know, I think Jeff Keighley was streaming it, I think yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. And yeah, it was just him on camera at his home, and no one else. It's just him just talking about video games and his experience with video games and how he grew up playing video games. But yeah, like the Game Awards, like so many other shows are just, you know, it's just not happening this year. But at least we're still getting like news out of it. Any sort of games that's been coming out, or movies, any piece of media has either been delayed or like they try to put like a demo out for us to play on Steam and stuff. Which reminds me, I still got like some demos that I wanted to play, but just haven't got around to like opening Steam and actually playing them. All I've been thinking about is just Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing. Oh man. Let's see, get this rock here. Yeah, money rock. Yeah, so if you get the shovel, this is what you want to do. You want to start hitting rocks, and then you can find out one that has money inside. And then if you can hit enough times, I can get 8,000 bells, 4,000 there. But new in this entry is they've added ores, which is the rocks that you see flying out, and the iron nuggets. And once in a while you'll get like a gold one, which I was quite surprised when I got that my first time. I was like, what? There's an actual gold nugget? I mean, I was expecting a gold one, but like as like a joking way, like, oh, is it gonna be gold? Give me some gold. And then all of a sudden an actual gold one came out. So I was pretty surprised by that. Captured that reaction too. And then yeah, those are very rare. You definitely want to keep those in storage if you ever come across it. They also come in from the sky too. I shot one down from the balloon, and it turned out to be like a gold nugget. So that also caught me by surprise. So any gold nuggets you want to keep in storage until you unlock some more things that you can craft with. But yeah, those definitely you can use those to craft some cool items. Here's my money tree. You can actually plant your bells and then grow a money tree. So then they can grow more bells, and then you can shake them off and then get some more bells out of it. And then after that, you can only shake it once, and then after that it just becomes a regular tree. So not only you have money rocks, but you have money growing on trees. It's funny, right? And I'm crossing logic. I mean, what other game lets you do that? Oh man. But that's Sunset though. They made this game so much more pretty than the previous games. Money does grow on trees. Yeah, I didn't find that out until when I was playing the Wii game. When this game, let's see what it was called, City Folk. When City Folk came out on Wii back in like 2008, I was playing that and finding out a lot of things that I never knew before in the Animal Crossing series. And yeah, finding out about the money tree, the money rocks and stuff, like, oh, like I never knew like they had things like that in Animal Crossing before. And I think I just pretty much my first playthrough of City Folk. Oh man, I spent like a good 5 hours on it, like non-stop, and I was pretty much hooked on it. I was like, what? There was like so many surprises, like one after another. Like, man, I think I'm gonna like this series. Can't wait to play more. And then conversing with like the villagers, all the different characters and stuff. Like they each have like their own like personality and stuff. Like it's like playing a Zelda game almost, where you talk to like, or pretty much any RPG. Traditional RPG, like each person has like different personalities and different, you come upon like different conversations about different topics and stuff. It's pretty neat. I was like, oh man, I was pretty much hooked from then on. I had to like play every Animal Crossing game from then. So I put a few hours in that, and then I put another few hours into the New Leaf, which is the 3DS game. Oh man, I think my flowers are just getting out of control now. I need to start planting the bushes around them so that they don't grow out of place. Now I've got to like dig the flowers out and plant them somewhere else. So they're kind of like messing up the letters. I'll probably get to that another time. Let me see. I think there's some more rocks up on the northern part of the island I want to get to. I should do that before it gets dark. I should check these orange trees too. Also, any fruits that's not native, like say mine, because mine are oranges. When you sell the oranges to the shop, I mean, you get, the regular amount, but if you sell something that's not native on your island, they are worth a little more. Like coconuts, for example, and cherries, and any other fruit that's not, native to your island, they are worth a little more. So you can get a good amount of bells out of them. So you want to plant like a lot of those, non-native trees if you do get a chance. You can climb up here. Oh yeah, New Leaf. Oh man, New Leaf. I guess I want to say like New Leaf is probably still the best game in the series, because you can do so much from the get-go. Like you don't have to like. It's not like New Horizons. See, what New Horizons is, they. How should I put this nicely? It's a very slow start. I mean, I appreciate what they're trying to do with this new entry, because because you know there's a lot of people that's jumping into this for the first time, and I think the big point is to not overwhelm any new players. But for long-time players, we know what to expect, and we know it's coming, and we kind of want it like now. I mean, I know. I mean, I'm pretty patient. I can probably wait for the features to come, but like, oh man, like some of the things that we don't have yet, we are expecting that to come into New Horizons, and I mean, you can get those already like from the start of the game in the previous games, but they don't appear yet in this game so far. I'll dive a little bit more into that in a bit after I get these rocks. But what they start you with so far with New Horizons, it's a good start. I like what they, you know, it's a slow pace, you know, try to ease people into to the series, and it's good that they don't show too much, and they're doing that through these game updates where they would show off like for example, Mayday Tour event happened like last week, I think, the first week of May. That was pretty fun. Like I would like to see more of that, but I think that is something that should have been like say for example, like New Leaf had something like that where it's multiplayer instead. You're not just like doing that mission solo. You were able to go connect with your friends online in multiplayer mode, and then you sail to the island to play mini games. There's like so many fun mini games that you could play out of that too, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them to add that sort of feature to New Horizons, because that's such like a fun idea, and it was such a fun experience. Oh my gosh, it was the first time we've ever experienced anything like that in Animal Crossing. Yeah, man, that game was just so fun. I spent so many hundreds of hours in that game. And if they're able to bring that feature into New Horizons, oh man, I think New Horizons would be like it would probably top that. It would probably top New Leaf if they were to bring all of that back. But then like it's kind of like you're bringing old ideas back that's already been in the series, and I'm also looking forward to like new ideas, not just the old ideas, but some new ideas that we've not seen before. I know we've got terraforming. Terraforming is new, and it's certainly a game changer for the series. But there's got to be some other stuff. Like I've mentioned in past streams, I mentioned that, hey, what if cooking would be added to the series? I think that would change it up a bit. Cooking would be a pretty neat idea to maybe like, I don't know, buff the character up to do certain tasks, like how we're able to eat the fruits now, and then like get like a mini buff to chop down, or not chop down trees, but like dig up the trees whole, or break rocks. Like that's all new stuff. Like I hope there's more stuff like that in like future updates. What if you made a dream flag? Yeah, I mean, you can actually design a custom logo for your flag. So I'm still contemplating what I want to design for that. I keep bringing that menu up for some reason. I meant to bring this one up, but yeah, you can like even the custom designs, like even that has been upgraded. Okay, so now that I'm here, so this is Lloyd. I can actually he's here to help me build a bridge. So I gotta pay him to build the bridge, and it costs like 500,000 bells or something. Let's see how much I have to pay left, or how much left I've got to pay. Suspension bridge. So Lloyd here, he's what you call a gyroid, and he kind of looks like a fire hydrant in a way, but it's actually based on something that's actual in our real world, and it's not friendly to hear. But I'll let you do the research on yourself. But a gyroid is something that appears in the series, in the past entries of the series, that you collect. You collect these different gyroids of different shape, different like facial features and stuff. And I remember having these all crowded up in my room, or in one of the rooms in the house, and there was no space to store them. So like, what you have to do is you have to wait for the roost to unlock, and in the roost is pretty much a cafe, and KK Slider would appear at the roost, and he would play like a song like every Saturday night. And the person that runs the roost is Brewster. He's a pigeon, and he serves coffee. He makes coffee and serves you the coffee. And he's a fan of these gyroids characters, or gyroids objects, I would say. And he would have a room dedicated to just gyroids. So you would each gyroid that you dig up from the ground, you can donate them as you would donate to blathers with the bugs and the fish. So you would donate your collection of gyroids to Brewster, and he would store them at the roost. So I think that's where another thing that is missing from New Horizons is that character and the whole gyroids collection. And that is something that you would dig up from the ground, like how you would dig up a fossil. So we're all expecting that to arrive in like a form of an update, and I would predict somewhere later this year, maybe at the end of summer, we might see it, or at least see some news about it. So yeah, gyroids is definitely something that essential to the Animal Crossing series, just as turnips is a thing, you know. That's like a stock market thing. Gyroids is another thing that you also collect, on top of, you know, clothes and bugs, fish, and it's unique to the series. So hopefully we'll be able to see that in the future. Still need 39,000. Oh, I just pay it off right now. If you can spare a single bill, great. We appreciate your support, friend. All right, let's pay. Yeah, let's pay as much as possible. Confirm. Donate. It's a shame that I set the bridge over here on this side instead of on the other side of the river, because like his face is covered right there. I would have taken like a screenshot or something so we can see his face, but it's covered right there. Next step, project completion. Great work, buddy. Donation goal. Screenshot of that. Let's get that balloon. Whoops. Alright, let's see if it shows it right here if I were to talk to him on this angle. Nope, doesn't show his face. Alright, so they've got that's been paid off. Alright. I made a Pop-Tart on a canvas. Oh, nice! Wait, what is it based off? Oh yeah, so like it's kind of scary in a way if you read it up. So, ah man, I don't know what culture does it. Like, I think it's Native American sort of thing, but like there is these things, like these like imagine them like gravestones, but like in the form of like a person, like, or made to look like a person with arms and a face, and it's like it's made out of like clay or whatever, you know, like, or sometimes it's like metal. I don't know what material is made out of, or what, but I guess they are buried in the ground to you know, represent, like, you know, like for anyone who's died, they bury the person and they bury that with it or something like that. It's sort of like a stone or some sort. But like, yeah, it's connected to like, you know, death. But yeah, you can read all about it. I think I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but like just pretty much from memory, that's what I recall. It just something to do with like, you know, a dead person. But yeah, it's scary that they, you know, appear in like a series like this. But like, yeah, it's a bit of a dark side to it, you know. But yeah, there's more to the gyroids than you would think. Cream and sugar. Ooh, what is this? Cream and sugar. Oh my gosh! Speaking of the roost, we've got some coffee and sweets there. Nice. I like the roost. Like I used to go there like towards like the end of my play session and just like have a cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll step in there like in the morning, like after I get out of the house. And then you would pay to have that cup of coffee, and he'll mix it up, and then your character would turn around and like, you know, say like some sort of mark like, oh, that was delicious or whatever, you know. That was pretty neat. But it didn't like give you any buff or anything. It was just there to like drop some money for a booster. But it would be interesting if they could do something where if you have a cup of coffee, it will give you like some energy. Man, imagine if they started integrating like stamina for the series. Like the more you run, the more tired you get, and you won't be able to run anymore. You just like go slow. I think that would make things a lot different. It might even anger some players too. Like, oh man, I think you would have to like spend more bells to either have coffee or like gotta shake some more trees to like get some more fruits to energize yourself. Also, here's my peach tree. It finally grew and finally got some fruits. So here's like my first fully grown peach tree. You can finally get some more peaches. I used to have my fruit in New Leaf was peach, and it was just perfect. I like my perfect peaches. Perfect. Oh, another thing is, in the previous games you would have like this perfect status sort of thing. So if you were to plant your fruit trees and water them often. Wait, was it we had to water often? Oh no, I don't think you have to water them, but like you have the fruits grown on a certain amount of trees and keep them around for like I think 3 days. You'd spawn a perfect fruit for the for whatever fruit that you're growing. So I had perfect peaches, and they turned gold too. So that was pretty neat. I think that's something that's missing in this game too. Perfect status, and you could also have your town reach perfect status as well. And that's another thing that's also missing from this game is you don't have the perfect status yet. You do get the rating for the house and stuff if you have certain furniture set up a certain way, or like plants around the house a certain, in certain spots, and keep them there for like whatever amount of days, and you get this rating for your house, like the Happy Home Academy, I think it's called, or HHA. They would mail you, oh yeah, your house is in this at this level and stuff, and that was also in the previous games, but I think that's pretty much the only part when it comes to like the perfect status sort of thing that's in this New Horizons. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that's not in this game yet that we're just waiting for them to include. But okay, so today's hot item is log dining table. Alright, I'm gonna have to like see what items are needed to craft this. This is another way to make money too. Like if you see a hot item that you think you can craft, find the materials for it and then start crafting it, and then like sell a whole bunch of them in one go, and then like you'll get like a whole bunch of bells back. So let's see what that log one was. Try catching a locust and jump into the pond. Oh yeah. That does happen. I've had a few, yeah. So like when you hit, I've had trouble like hitting a rock. Sometimes a bug would crawl out, but then if you're facing the wrong way, the bug would like either crawl into like off a cliff or into the water. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that happens. So you're gonna have to like watch out for that. That's why I've been trying to like hit the rocks like a certain way, certain angle, so it doesn't go off into the cliff and stuff. Oh, so this is the standard umbrella stand. Oh, I gotta craft it myself. This requires 3 nuggets. Okay, but I don't think this would include any umbrellas, does it? It'll just be the stand. Let me see. What was that log thing? Oh, you found the Atlas moth. Oh, nice. That's like that. Yeah, that thing is huge. I love finding those things. They would appear like they only appear at nighttime. So yeah, you're definitely in luck when you find those things. They kind of cost a lot too, I think, when you sell them. But definitely keep that for like Blathers. I think he'll be happy to see that. But although his expression would be pretty fearsome or fearful, obviously, because Blathers does hate bugs, like any sort of bugs. He's like not a fan of. Okay, so what was it? The pin something. Oh yeah, log. I think was it log dining table? Yeah, I think it was log dining table. We got crab. Okay, so I'm gonna need some hard. Wow, it takes up 15. That's a lot for. I mean, it is. I guess it is a pretty big table, but it requires 15. That's crazy. Let's see how many I have. Okay, I got 30. And this is just regular wood. Wait, what is this? Which one's this one? Okay, hard. There you go. So I can craft 4 now. This could help. Alright, I got 3 furniture. I got 3 pieces of furniture. I'm probably just gonna sell them. Also got 3 fossils. I'm sure there's one more fossil I gotta dig up somewhere out there. I'm gonna leave them here for now. This is a duplicate fossil. Got some shells. Maybe I should sell those cells. Sell those shells. Sell those cells. Also, I wanted to fish some fish. I haven't fished in a while, so I definitely want to get on to doing that. Oh, there's a teddy bear in the back. Oh man, I want to get that. That's gonna complete my collection. I have a teddy bear family outside by the campfire, and I think that's the one that's missing from the collection. Let me see. Seashells. There we go. Conches. Oh man, conches. These guys, they rarely appear compared to the other ones. Like the Venus combs, they appear more often than the conches. I should definitely like maybe someday like stock up on the conches. Let's see. Walmart phone. Studio spotlight. I'll probably put this in storage. I've expanded my house, so now I have a little bit more storage. So I'm definitely gonna bring some of these back to the house. Okay. Including the fossil too. The fossil, I've been collecting any duplicates and just storing them at the house. Just in case anyone would want them or need them. Ah, totally forgot to check out the Nook Miles. Let me see. Seashells. There we go. Sold some seashells. Let's see what this one. Oh, redeem Nook Miles. Okay. Catch fish. I'm just about gonna do that. Chop trees. Plant fruit. Pop balloon. Alright. Oh, what was that other one? There was a new one here. Island togetherness. What is this? One of the goals of Nook Inc. is resident togetherness. Our gregarious greetings initiative aims to reward you with Nook Miles just for chatting with residents. Try to talk to all your neighbors every day. Ah. Unabashedly. Shy kid. Nice. Let's see if there's any more unlocked. Ooh, flower tender. Ooh, I've watered 500 so far. Caretaking ringleader. Nice. So you gotta do a lot of these tasks just to unlock Nook Miles. Shop to it. Living on a remote island doesn't mean you have to go without life's luxuries. Shop to your heart's content with the Nook shopping and you'll earn Nook Miles. Ooh. Widely accepted connector. I'm definitely gonna be buying all these items once the Nook Miles for buying items would show up. So we'll see. I'll be back here later. Let's see. Oh, it's just about gonna turn to night really soon. I really like how the sky looks around this time also. A little bit more bluish, more purpley in some parts. Let me see. I definitely want to plant some more, maybe some more peaches too, because I don't really have that many peach trees, just other than that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to build the log dining table. Let's craft 2 of these. Collection of fish and best of coin. Nice. I assume you're just leaving them all outside and waiting for the museum to be built. I've seen some people they leave it out on the beach, like at least for the fish. And it's pretty cruel in a way, because the fishes are just like staring out into the ocean, which is their home, and they're just away from home and just staring at their, where they used to live. But then now they live on the sand. Let me see. All right. Oh, Antonio wants to talk. What's it? Oh, he's got a gift. Oh, he's got furniture for me. Nice. Portable radio. Feel free to get this gift, or feel free to use this gift as you see fit, or get fixed, or get fit. Is this the same radio that I've got before? Let's see. Portable radio. Don't tell me it's the yellow one. Oh my gosh, it is the yellow one. This is the initial radio that I've got when I started. I got the same gift from Canberra like the other day, very recently. Like the same exact radio. I wonder if it's the same one that I sold off to. Alright, let's sell some hot items. Let's see how much we can get out of these log dining tables. I'll even throw in the oops, the radio. Oh, I should have sold that bug too. 14,000 bells. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. fossil. I need to put this in storage. I need to put some of these other ones in storage. So let's go back to the house. Antonio there with the net. I think he's catching some bugs. Cream and sugar, put in storage. Wall mount phone. Let me see how this one looks like. I want to look for a spot. You know what? Let's go into this room. This is my new room. I've got nothing for. No ideas what to put those in. I'm still wondering like what I can use this for. Oh, it's like the old school wired phones. Let me see, studio spotlight. This is probably the same one I have already. But I mean, I could use some more. I only need too many of them. But let's see. Oh, this is the one with the tripod stand. Interesting. This would be this one later on. I was thinking of building like a studio with like karaoke setup, like an entertainment room. I mean, and it would have like karaoke and video games and arcades. And that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is going to be storage. Let's put this in storage. Let's see what else. I think that's good. It's good for now. Let's go back out and see what else we can do. Let me check my tasks again. Nook miles. Pop balloon, chop tree, plant fruit tree. Alright. I do want to plant a fruit tree, but I'm not sure where. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be catching fish. Totally. Alright, I don't think I have anything else. So I guess I can go to chopping trees. And then planting a fruit tree. So I have a peach here. Let's see what tree. Oh, there's a bug there. Is that tiger beetle? I think that's a tiger beetle, but what's it doing on the tree trunk? Tree stump. Oh, citrus longhorn. Okay, there we go. Person shot down, fell into the ocean. Oh my gosh. See, that's I tried to warn you, dude. I tried to warn you. Those things can happen, so you gotta watch out for that. You definitely want to stay clear of the any bodies of water or any plants. If you're in a field of like flowers or items on the ground, yeah, you definitely don't want that. You want to make sure that's on on the ground. Like you gotta just wait for it to arrive, because you never know when an accident is about to happen. And you unlock a Nook mount for that too. So you check your Nook phones. If you, oh no, I don't think you have a Nook phone, do you? But you can check the Nook mount for that, and it will show. It will give you like an achievement for that. So I think you can collect like 200 Nook miles out of that or something. But yeah, for me that happened when it was over here. I was standing right exactly where I am right now, and I thought it would be like I thought it would land right in front of me where the sand is, between me and the rock. But then when I shot it down, it bounced off the rock, and then into the water. It didn't bounce towards me. It bounced to the other side, opposite of me, into the water. So that's how I lost mine. So you never know like what's gonna happen, so you might as well just try to be careful and just like I could have just like waited from over here instead, so that I'm nowhere near the water. Like, because where else can it go? It can only go on the sand. So, yeah. Anywhere near water, you gotta be careful. Unless you know for sure that you're gonna get it. But yeah. You want to steer clear of water. Well, I guess I'll chop down maybe this tree. Because I know this one's like sort of in the way of the fish. Like when someone's trying to catch the fish, it will be in the way. So let's see if I can bring out the axe. That menu. There we go. Should take like 3 chops. There we go. There we go. Unlock that Nook Mile. Oops. Catch a stink bug. Oh, hopefully those would still show up. Because whenever some of these Nook Miles appear, like that's when like some of the insects are just not appearing. All right. So I might want to plant a peach tree somewhere too. Let's see. I don't think maybe we'll see it. I wonder if that includes a man-faced stink bug. Because those show up a lot more often at night, and definitely some regular stink bugs too. But oh, there's a stink bug right there. Never mind. Okay, I keep on bringing that menu for some reason. Let's catch this guy before he flies away. Yes, it lives up to its name. There you go. Unlock that Nook Mile. 300. Alright. Bump. Bump. Ooh, gotta chop some wood. Mine was already moving towards the water, so I had to get... Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, sometimes that happens. There was one that I wanted to get, but then I knew that I was gonna lose it, so I just let it go. It was a yellow balloon too. That happened recently. And it was flying towards the left side, so I was trying to catch it as soon as possible, and I couldn't catch it in time. Let me see. Oh, you can almost pay a house. Nice. Yeah. The first few are okay. You just gotta keep on catching and selling and catching and selling. But you want to do that. You also want to do that before the store closes. It might have already closed for you, but yeah, the store closes like around 10 p.m. or exactly at 10 p.m. I mean, let's see. Oh yeah, peach tree, right? Peach tree. Where should I plant that? Oh, I should have chopped this tree, huh? Because right now it's in the way of the garden. I kind of want to remove it and put it somewhere else. It's like these 2 trees here are kind of in the way. I kind of want the garden to like be more in the view. Yeah, it's okay. I'll remove those guys later. Oh my gosh, look at Antonio. He's just loving the smell of those roses. I kind of want to take a picture of it, but looks like he's done. Oh, now he's walking away. That was pretty funny sight. Okay, so I know... Did I catch this one yet? Oh my gosh! Did that violin beetle just appear just now? Let me try and catch that. Take a screenshot of it too. Apparently it plays like the fiddle. My house hasn't been built yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think probably by tomorrow you're probably gonna get it. Maybe. Let's see if I got this rock yet. I don't remember if I did. Oh, I haven't got it yet. Alright. It's one of the remaining rocks, I think. Wait, have I got the one under that by that cliff somewhere? I'm gonna have to check that rock. Here it is. Ah, wrong hole. I might have got this one already. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think this was the money tree. Never mind. I think I did get this one. At least I hope. Let me double check. I wouldn't mind hitting the rock one more time. Yep. You also don't want to hit the rocks too many times, or else it's gonna make your tools break more easily. Right, let's go back. I guess now we can start fishing, right? Let me see. Let me check the Nook Miles again. Nook Miles plus. Oh yeah, I can chop some wood, plant a fruit tree. I also need to find the last remaining fossil. You know, let's look for a place. I kind of want to plant this peach tree first. Let me see, and then we can probably look for that last. That last fossil. I think this spot is somewhere good. Let me check. Because the path is going to come this way, and then it's going to go straight here. Alright, so I think there should be room for a tree. But then I kind of don't want the trees to cover that, so I might want to plant something up here instead. Then I don't want to put too many up here, because it's going to block the way for like some of the houses that I want to build. I want to keep it somewhere down here, but I can't tell which one's a fruit tree, which one's like just a regular tree. Oh, there's a man-faced stink bug over there, up there. Let's get that guy before he disappears. It reminds me of my uncle. I still love that. Yeah, I could probably just put that. Oh man, yeah, no, this is gonna be where the path is gonna be going. It's gonna go through here, but maybe it won't be in the way. I put one down here where the wood is, or right here. This would be where the apple would be. What if I were to chop one of these here? Turkeys. Oh yeah, the turkey fish. Yeah, yeah. Those would appear more often in the ocean. What if I were to plant one more? Oh no, I shouldn't. Oh my gosh, there was a bug there that I could have caught. Oh, how about up there? No one's gone up there yet. Let's see. I mean, there are no houses up here yet. Okay. Let's plant one somewhere around this area. Cherries. Yeah! Let's plant somewhere here. Cherries. peaches, apples. Yeah, I think this spot here would be like all the different fruit trees available. So I think somewhere around here would be a good one for like the peach tree. I hope it's not in the way of that other tree down there. But from the looks of it, this hole is the correct spot I want for it to be. It's a little bit close to that one, to the one in front of it. Plant one of these. Oops. There you go. Let's see how far it is. Okay, so it's like there's one space between, so it's not too different. But I might want to dig this up later and plant it somewhere else. But we'll see. We'll see if it grows or not. I just want to get the Nook Mile mostly. I also need to chop some wood. And while chopping the wood, I gotta be careful of the wasps. Yeah, let me bring out the axe. Hopefully this doesn't break on me. Let's do these cherry trees. Ooh, we got a turtle too? Nice. I don't think I've got the regular turtle yet. But if that's the snapping turtle, awesome, man. That took me a while to get. I didn't get that until I was able to like get a bridge first. Because there was a pond that oh no, it was up here. I think it was after I got the ladder. It was at the top of this waterfall when I caught it. And it was raining too. That was that's my snapping turtle. I named it Toka, and then I donated him to the museum. I kept him in my house for like like about a week, I think. Chop wood, got some wood. Ooh, is that the... Yes! Sell items, and then buy items. Yes, I was waiting for this. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's in my inventory. Okay, so I can probably sell some things, and then I can just... Then I can come back and start fishing. I know there's items... You know what? Nah, let's grab those items. I'm gonna sell these cherries.